Faith from faithsbizacademy.com. In this particular video, I'm going to show you how to actually create planner stickers. Okay, planner stickers, they're awesome. You can actually just add them to your digital planners that you create. And if you haven't actually watched any of my digital planner videos, please do check them out. I've got 3 of them so far. One is actually a quick overview on how to create digital planners, creating hyperlinked tabs using Canva. And after that, I expanded on that. I go into step-by-step in a great detail, a 70-minute masterclass that if you follow through, you're gonna learn exactly how to create a digital planner from scratch, okay, with daily, weekly, monthly planners and how to actually put them together. And then after that, we encountered a stumbling block. What if you have more than 300 pages because there's actually a specific number of pages per Canva project, right? So if you do actually exceed that, then what we'll need to do is you can actually use PowerPoint to help you consolidate different Canva projects and add them together and hyperlink them so that it becomes this mega hyperlinked digital planner. Okay, now for our Apple users like myself, there is also another follow-up video on how to actually do that using Keynote if you're using Apple Mac. Okay, so we've got 4 digital planner videos. If you haven't checked them out, I strongly encourage you to do so. But meanwhile, this video is on how to create planner stickers, which you can add on to your digital planners or just sell them as standalone product. Okay, sticker sheets, cut out stickers. We're gonna show you how to do that in Canva in this video. Let's dive in. Now, before we dive into the actual creation process of the digital planner stickers, I want to bring your attention to Creative Fabrica. Now, I am personally subscribed to Creative Fabrica's All Access Pass, and you can do the same at just less than $5 a month. And I really think it's an awesome deal because you can get unlimited access to millions of graphics, fonts, SVG files, digital papers. All these are going to be super helpful because Creative Fabrica's graphics come with commercial use rights, which means you can safely use those graphics to incorporate them into your digital planner stickers designs, and then sell your designs afterwards. So right now, if you're seeing this video early enough, you can even grab this Groovy Fonts and Crafts bundle for free. Okay, no cost at all. Just download them, get it for free, and you've got slightly over 2 weeks to do so if you're watching this video super on time as it is released. Okay, so that is great. Otherwise, not to worry. Like I mentioned, you can sign up for the All Access Pass, and at just less than $5 a month, you can get access to this bundle and tons more awesome stuff every single month. Okay, so it's super fun to use the graphics, and I just want to bring your attention to this particular bundle because I found some really nice designs that I want to use when it comes to creating the planner stickers that I want to show you in this video. So there's this gift and clothing hangs tags. This rainbow be kind. All you want to do if you want to check them out individually, just click right click to open them in a new tab, and I've actually just opened them up right here. So we've got these tags. It comes in SVG, PNG, and these are images as well, PNG files. And of course, you can upload the PNG files onto Canva so we can then incorporate these graphics into the planner stickers that we want to create. And these rainbows are super adorable as well. And we have this flowers, this floral graphics, colorful, I like them. And these summertime digital papers, okay? So these are just some of the graphics that you can find on Creative Fabrica in this particular bundle, okay? So I have downloaded them, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload them onto my Canva dashboard and use them in my planner stickers creation. So now we are on the Canva dashboard, and to get started, let's look at the top right hand corner, the purple button, create a new design. And I'm going to search for US letter size, okay, US letter document. And what I want to do is I want to create a planner sticker sheet, which means one page with several stickers on that page, okay? So I'm going to the left-hand side menu to find this grid. Okay, I like to use grids because then it allows me to drag and drop images into it, and when you do so, the image actually auto-populates this particular grid. So it's really simple, it's very quick to drag and drop images. Now in this case, I'm gonna create like 4 or 5 rectangle stickers at the top of the page right here. If you want specific dimensions, now since we are creating this particular project is in the US letter size, right? So under file, you would see that the dimensions are 8.5 inches by 11 inches. So all the rulers and the measurements that you see are in inches. If you're actually creating like a new project and it's in pixels, like 2000 by 2000 pixels, the rulers up here and on the left hand side, if you don't see them on your Canva screen, this is how to activate them. Go to File, go to View Settings, Show Rulers and Guides, okay? So we have these guides and rulers, and they are the measurement, the units of measurement are based on your project, okay? So once again, if your project is in pixels, then these measurements will also be in pixels. And since we have selected US document, this is 8.5 by 11 inches. That's the dimensions of this page. Now the rulers here are also in inches. Okay, the measurement is in inches. Now, why does this matter? Now, if I want to create a planner sticker with a particular size in mind, this is how I can do it. I can resize it, and as I drag this, you would see this black rectangle comes out, right? W:2 H:3. That means is 2 inches in width by 3 inches in height. So if I like this, I can do that and select Ctrl D to duplicate. And let's see if I can fit 4 of them. So I cannot really fit 4 of them on the width of it. So what we're going to do is we can actually reduce the size of it, or if you're not that particular about the specific size of the individual sticker, then we're going to go ahead and just have 4 of them. And then I'm going to click to drag, select everything, go into position. I want to make sure that they're positioned evenly, okay, uniformly, make sure they're spaced out horizontally, equal spacing between each of them. And now that I've selected all of them together, I'm just going to resize it such that it fits the width of the US letter page. Okay, so I guess in this particular case, when you're creating planner stickers, the specific dimensions of the individual stickers is not that important, because imagine what we're going to do is we are allowing our customers to use these digital stickers, these planner stickers digitally, right? So when you use it digitally, you can actually just resize them on your digital planner as well, right? So just to help you understand a little better, when somebody uses a digital planner on their tablet, okay, what happens is, for example, one of the very popular app is called GoodNotes. You can use that on your iPad, on your tablet, and then you use the Apple Pencil, the stylus to actually write on the digital planner, sorry. Now, the GoodNotes app, similar to other applications that allow you to import PDF as well as annotate on a PDF, it also allows you to type on it. So basically, you can import any PDF onto such applications and then just use your stylus and start writing and using your digital planner that way. Now, if you want to use planner stickers as you use the digital planners, you can import them as individual graphics, okay? So you might have come across people saying that, hey, get this set of stickers, these are pre-cut. So this means that you actually have individual graphics. So these 4 stickers come as individual PNG files, and what you need to do as the user, you're just importing the individual graphics. And of course, after you import the graphics on your digital planner, on the template, on your tablet, sorry, you can then resize it, shift it around and stuff like that. So because it gives you flexibility to resize the planner stickers as you use it, the original dimensions are not that important. Okay, I hope you followed me through that. Yeah, but if you are trying to create a set of planner stickers that allow people to print it out using like sticker sheets and then use their pre-cut machines to cut it all out, then the specific dimensions would probably be a bit more important, because then if you are selling these stickers on Etsy, for example, or on your website, you might want to tell people the dimensions of the stickers, right? So then you can tell them that, oh, these stickers are like 2 by 3 inches, okay? Something like that. So once again, if you want to have very specific dimensions for each stickers, all you have to do is drag until you get the right dimensions based on the numbers showing on the screen, okay, in that black rectangle box. Otherwise, not so concerned, you're just worried about fitting everything nicely on the page and making sure everything looks neat and professional. Okay, so that is on the dimensions and fitting these 4 rectangles in the width of the US letter size page. Now with all these grids, what we're going to do is we're now going to start dragging in digital papers into them, okay? So remember I went on to Creative Fabrica to download some digital papers and graphics, right? So here is where we're going to upload them. Go to the left-hand side menu, upload section, and then you can choose to upload your files, okay? So you need to make sure that they are in JPEG or PNG files. We're just going to upload several of these digital papers. Click on upload, and I'm also going to upload a few of the graphics as well because I'm going to use them to create the stickers. So the graphics and the digital papers that I have uploaded now appear on the left-hand side menu. If you want to find the images or the videos or the audio files that you have uploaded, it's on the left-hand side. Just look at the upload section, okay? So here I click, and that's this digital paper. And now because this is in an image format, right? JPEG, PNG, all you have to do is click and drag into the grid. That's it, guys, that's it. So there we have it, this nice sticker, this digital paper auto-populating the grid. That was what I mean. Now, if you want to adjust the image inside the grid, all you have to do is double click on it. You can stretch it. Now the stripes become thicker. You can move it around to expose different parts of this digital paper. So let's do this, okay? Now, maybe I have another one right here. Click and drag. There we go. Another one. This one is so bright and colorful. And one more right here, just clicking and dragging into the grids, okay? So that is super simple. Now, what about if you want some outline, okay? I just want to bring your attention that this particular grid, right, doesn't have an outline. So like this one, let me just zoom in a little bit more. Like this particular design, it's hard to see the outline of it. So if you are trying to print it out and cut it out, maybe having an outline might be better, okay? So what we're gonna do, what you can do is go to elements, and instead of grids, you can actually use frames, okay? Check this out, like this particular one, let me see. Like this one, okay? This particular frame, it has an outline, but similar to the grid, it also means that you can just drag and drop digital papers or images into it. Let me just show you. Dragging and dropping into it. And now because there is this outline, this pink outline right here, on the left-hand side, top left-hand side, you can see that I can change the color of the outline, and maybe I want to change it to black. That's also possible, okay? But for certain frames like these, it's harder to, there is lesser flexibility in resizing it, because unlike this particular grid, what you're going to notice is that if you look really closely, there are small white lines on the edges, on top of having the circles at the corners. Whereas for this particular grid, there are only white circles at the corners without the small white line on the edges. What does this mean? It means that I cannot resize it like free form. Every time I resize, it is in this particular dimensions or proportions, okay? So there is pros and cons. It comes with an outline, but there is lesser flexibility in terms of resizing this particular frame, okay? So now, but I just want to show you that you can either use the grids or the frames to create your stickers by just dragging and dropping the images in, okay? Now we already have very colorful stickers right here. Now, if you still want the outline but don't want that particular frame, then what you can do is you can go to elements and look for the simple shapes. Okay, we're gonna look at this. This is just a simple square. Now, the awesome thing about the square is it gives you flexibility of changing the color as well as the outline of it. Now, because I just want to use this to frame up my planner stickers, I'm going to go to the color swatch and make it no color, transparent. And then there's these lines here, right? This is where you can actually add a border to it. I might add dotted lines. Now, these dots are too bold, so I can go change the border weight. Now, maybe just change it to 1. Now it's really thin, and then I can just shape it like this to fit it as the frame, as the outline of the planner stickers. Now you can see, right? You can see now that this rainbow striped sticker has the dotted outlines, whereas this one doesn't. So if you want to have outlines on your stickers, this is also one way of doing so. So now I like this frame, Control D to duplicate, and I'm just gonna fit it on all my stickers as well. So now there is some kind of definition, some kind of border around my rectangle stickers, okay? So it's also easier if you're trying to just print it out and cut it with scissors, okay? That's for the stickers. Now we want to do more, just wanna give you some ideas on what else you can do with these, right? You can go to elements again and can search for the simple squares. You can just add a white overlay on it so that this becomes like a little sticky note kind of thing that you can use on your digital planner. Now I want this to be white, and that's it. I'm just trying to use the pink guidelines to help me centralize the white rectangle on this colorful striped sticker. Okay, so now this itself could be a sticker. Now I could have it full white, easier for somebody to write on it. I could duplicate this again, Control D to duplicate, or look for that little 3 dot, this ellipse menu, duplicate it, and shift it right here. Now, if I don't want it to be all white, I can also reduce the transparency, okay, or rather adjust the transparency, make it transparent, just so that enough color from the background shines through, and yet there is enough white spaces so it's easier for the planner user to actually write on the sticker. Okay, maybe I'm gonna do this right here, okay? Make it a little bit whiter. Now here I'm going to resize this one, and I'm going to create several more. Control D to duplicate, or just clicking on this icon to duplicate. And right here, and then Control D, and like this. Okay, so then these becomes just lines and spaces for the planner user to write. And if I want to make sure that these rectangles are properly aligned, hold down the Shift key to select multiple elements at the same time, go to position, and then if you see that these words are already faded out, which means that your elements are already properly aligned, so that's great. Okay, so that's one, and here I can leave it as here, or I can add, instead of white rectangle, I can add a white circle, and this could be my design here for this particular sticker. Okay, so there's some white spaces, and yet there's enough colors to make this sticker really interesting and pretty. And this one, same thing, Control D, let's have this circle right like this. Okay, so there we have it. One more thing, if you want to adjust the transparency of the image, that is also possible. Now, just to bring your attention, just focus on this particular one, okay? This second sticker with the colorful balloons. We've got 3 layers so far. We've got the circle, the white circle. We've got the frame, the dotted line frame, and we've got the digital paper with the balloons, right? So that's 3 layers. Now, if you want to select the different layers, sometimes it's difficult to do so because you're not sure which is on top, which is at the bottom. If you want to find it, what you have to do is hold down the Command key or the Control key and click until you get to the right layer, okay? But the good news is, with new features on Canva, now, I also have a video updated to show you the Canva Create highlights. 15 brand new Canva features to help you improve your whole design and product creation process. So if you're still not familiar with the newest Canva features, do check out that video, okay? But meanwhile, what I want to highlight to you right now is the positioning, the layers, okay? So like I mentioned, there are 3 layers in this particular area right now. So I go to position, and right now on the left hand side, you can now see there's this section that says layers. Click on that, and you will be able to see all the elements, okay? So now we're seeing that, oh wow, there's so many of them because it's all the elements on this page, right? So you see these rectangles are right here on top of this colorful rainbow one. And this particular circle is right at the top, right? Because this is highlighted. So it actually feels like Photoshop in that sense, where you can actually see the layers and manipulate the layers. And if you want to shift the layers around, all you have to do is click and drag to the right position, okay? Click and drag to the top So then if I were to click and drag all the way to the top right now, you would see it covers my circle. I click and drag it to just below the circle. The circle will be the topmost layer, the digital paper, and now the border is not exactly visible too. So I want to make sure I select the border. I can just go back to the layers to find it, okay? But now if I want to adjust the transparency of this digital paper, I need to find the correct layer. So if you're not sure, go to your layer section, or once again, the old school method is just hold down the control key or command key and click until you find the right layer, okay? I'm just gonna go through that one more time. Now I'm selecting the circle, and how do I know? Just look at the top here, this is the shape. If I hold down Control key and I click again, now this changes. This shows me that I have selected the grid, okay? The grid where the digital paper is. And I hold down the Shift key and I click again. Now right here at the top it changes. Now this is not the grid that is selected now, this is the dotted line frame which falls under shape. Okay, so you can use the top menu to help you better understand which element you have actually selected. Now, if I want to, once again, if I want to adjust the transparency of the image, I have to make sure I'm selecting the image, the grid of the image, double click on it, and go to this transparency slider, and I can just make it fainter. Okay, so you can also play around with the transparency so that you can have maybe some words standing out or some other shapes or elements on top of it standing out more by adjusting the transparency. Okay, so I'm just going to send this back because I do want the dotted lines to be at the top, so every rectangle sticker right now has a dotted line border. Okay, so we have this. Now, what other things can we put on our planner sticker sheet? We can have generic shapes like just circles, okay? But we can make them really colorful and interesting. How do we do that? We can use the graphics that we found on Creative Fabrica, right? I'm going back to my upload section. Now, if you want to create something more on theme, right? So now you can see that the images I've chosen are super colorful. So I want my stickers, all the stickers, to kind of follow this colorful theme. So what I can do is I click on this, I can use the colors, and I can click on the shapes and maybe change the color for this one. I can use what is suggested as the photo colors like this. So now I've got this nice pink circle with the flower, and I can just put the flower right there, and this becomes a sticker itself, right? So we've got the stickers. I can click and drag to select multiple elements at the same time. Control D to duplicate. Now I can have similar stickers, right? But what I'm gonna do is, instead of pink, I'm gonna choose like a turquoise or a light blue or a yellow, like that, and duplicate again. Right, like this, right here, and also duplicating the flower, but not before I change the color of the circle. Let's see, let's choose this. Now this is nice. Okay, so there we go. Now we've got 3 new stickers just using simple shapes and just importing the graphics that we have found on Creative Fabrica. Okay, so we have this nice circles with the flowers, and let's see what else we can do. Now wait a minute, we should kind of align it properly first. Just make sure the flowers are aligned nicely within the circle, and then I'm going to group each of this. Click to drag and grouping this flower with the circle here, group. So now I've got 3 groups of this circle stickers. Click to drag to select multiple items, group. Click to drag to select multiple items, group. And now why do I want to group that? Because when I group that, then I can align these 3 sets of stickers, okay? Like this. I'm just going to make them a little bit messy. And then click and drag, go to position, going to arrange, and make sure that they are aligned, spaced out evenly. Now, if you're selling this as a sticker sheet, what happens is you want to save it with PNG background, which means this person, when the customer receives this product from you, is actually one sheet of stickers, okay, but it's in a single PNG file. So how does this work? What's going to happen is people import this entire page as a PNG file, and because it's a transparent background, and because the tablet, the particular note-taking app, would allow you to kind of crop things out. Okay, there's a lasso tool, you can crop things out. Then the user is just going to use their stylus to crop out this particular sticker, and then they can move this image and add on to other pages of their digital planner. So that is how it works, okay? That is how you can sell it as an entire sticker sheet. Now, you can also include this as a full page within your digital planner, okay? But then the downside is the backdrop would be white. So when people kind of crop it out, they're still gonna have a white outline around it, okay? So if you don't want that, then you might want to import or sell the sticker sheet as a separate file, PNG file with transparent background. Okay, so that also brings me to one important point. You can save your work on Canva as PNG file with transparent background, but you need to be a Canva Pro subscriber, okay? That is one of the Canva Pro features, saving your work or saving your projects with transparent background. In all honesty, I do think it's worth having the Canva Pro subscription, and this could be something that you want to consider, okay? If not, then what you want to do is save these stickers individually, okay? But it's so much faster if you just save everything with transparent background. Even if you save these individually, you want to save them with transparent background. That was quite a mouthful, wasn't it? But at the end of the day, I strongly encourage you, just watch through this video first to help you understand everything about creating planner stickers, and then decide whether or not you want to actually do the Canva Pro subscription, okay? So here we go, the stickers, and oh, let me just undo that. I don't know why I did that for. And now, moving on to more stuff. Now we have all these cute flowers too. Oh, I totally missed them. But what I want to do, maybe let's gonna look for just another simple shape, right? Like this, just a square. Okay. And I want to create, like, make it look like it's a, what's that called? Post-it note. Okay, so here, I'm gonna move the flower up right here. And then maybe this square, I'm gonna make it a light blue, just selecting a blue, but going to the color swatch and just sliding it such that I have a lighter shade of blue. Something like that. Okay, right, like this. And here, now because this is an image, if you want to add an outline to it, you can go to edit photo. Now, with the new Canva Create features, some of the older photo editing features are gone. Not really visible right here, but what you need to do is you need to click over to the old experience and then to find them, okay? So it's a little bit troublesome at this point in time, but I do think they will definitely work on merging all the features of editing photos together, okay? But if you're trying to create like shadows, drop shadows, then you need to revert to the old experience for now. So let's go to shadows, add shadows, and I basically want to add a glow around it, and go to the slider section so I can further adjust the glow, adjust the transparency. I want it really sharp and not blur at all like that, but maybe not a black color, maybe just choose a dark blue, something like that. You can play around with it, but basically it allows you to make it even cuter with the sticker effect. Okay, so this could look like a post-it note or just something like that. So I can also group this, and this could be one more sticker. Or I can use the same principle that I've done, you know, dragging the digital papers onto the background. That is also possible. So let me just do that too. Click to drag, Ctrl D to duplicate right here. And I'm going back to the elements and I want to find the grid again. But right now, I'm just going to resize the grid such that it fits this post-it note. Then I'm going to go back to my upload section, finding the digital paper and dragging it in here. Okay, there we go. But here I can maybe reduce, make it not so vivid, but I actually like the vivid colors. Just moving it backwards, removing the green right here, and I want to add some spaces for people to write on it. So here I'm just gonna copy this particular white rectangle, Ctrl D to duplicate, and put it right here, just so that it becomes a sticker and yet there are still spaces for me to write on it. Okay, now I can also add lines to it. So I can just click on the shape itself and just type in maybe either dashes or underscore to fill up the space. Okay, so we're actually adding lines to this particular square, so there's actually writing spaces on this so-called post-it note. Okay, just holding down the underscore key. Now with this one, you can also change the colors right here because it's become like a font, right? A word, text. So here I can also choose a lighter gray so that it's not so stark. And then I'm going to position it, reduce the transparency. I don't want it to be full white. I want it to be white enough but not completely white. And then just moving it backwards until it's behind, something like that. Look at that. So I've got this cute sticker, colorful background, dragged in using the grid and having the digital paper fit in, and added this little sticker right here, this other graphic here with a border, you know, going to use drop shadows and then adding it as an outline and adding text to this white space here. So this is yet another sticker. I'm trying to give you as many ideas as I can on the different types of planner stickers that you can create, okay? So we've got this so far. Now going back to the uploads, now how about we use some of these graphics to combine them, okay? So there are so many graphics out there, but what if somebody was using the exact same set of graphics as you are? Well, not to worry, because technically speaking, you are your own person, you're creative, you have your own creative mind. So even if you're using the exact same graphics, right, you can actually still create different designs by mixing and matching and combining them together. So for example, I've got this one. Let me use this. This is like it could be a little sticker as well. But now I want to combine the graphics, right? I don't just want to use them alone. I've basically downloaded different graphic packs from Creative Fabrica, right? The digital papers and the flowers and these gift tag shapes, they are all from different packs. So we're mixing and matching different stuff together. And even for the ones in the same pack, I'm just going to mix and match them as well, okay? So here I add this, I can add some flowers. Maybe the blue flower is not so good in this case. Going back to upload, look for this very cute flowers. I can crop this out. I don't really want a stem. I'm just cropping it like this, resizing it. Let me just zoom in so you can see clearly what I'm trying to do here. So it's all about, it's actually all about trying and testing, in all honesty. Well, it's pretty subjective, right? Art is subjective. So you can just try out different, mix and match different elements together and do what pleases you, what inspires you. And you can come up with very interesting and different designs from mine, even if you were to download the exact same graphic pack. Same thing, I want to crop this out. I don't really want a stem. I just want the flowers right here. Just rotating it. Something like this, okay? It looks pretty cute, isn't it? Backwards. Well, there we go. And I can even add an oval shape here. Go to elements, going for a simple shape. Now, when I click on this shape and I want to try out different shapes, all I have to do is also click on this shape. And then you can actually pick a different shape. I can change it to this, what do we call this? Is it oblong? This other shape. Now it fits this particular gift tag shape better. Now that's a mouthful again. That's like so many shapes that I've just said. Changing it to white. Okay, and then just resizing it. I can stretch it, I can resize it. So basically I want some white spaces. And here, now maybe I just want to cover up this circle. I don't really want the circle. I just want this to look like a sticker instead of a gift tag, right? So here we go. And using the pink grid lines to help me kind of centralize things. And if I'm happy with that, I'm going to go to position and moving it backwards until I can see my graphics. Okay, this could be my sticker, and if I want to kind of seal it down, a good idea would be to click and drag to select the elements and group them together so that you're not worried about accidentally moving the elements again. Okay, so we have this right here, and of course I can also resize it. I can make it longish and I can put it here. That's also possible because you want to have like different stickers, and you also want to have sufficient space, right? So that's one way to do it, just kind of reorientating the elements so that they fit nicely on your page. Okay, now that's that. What else can we do? Okay, this. I like this because I think we like to have inspirational quotes as we use our planners. So this is cool. This is a PNG file. Now because PNG has transparent background, it's also easy to crop it out. So look at that. All I have to do is crop this out and I can have this. Be creative. And this one could be a sticker. I could make it into something like a washi tape. Let's see if we can find anything. If not, we're just going to leave it as such. This is also possible. Edit image, and let me use the drop shadows again. If I can add on a little glow around it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then we go to the sliders again and then reduce the blur. Look at that. That's pretty cute, isn't it? And you can also adjust the thickness of the outline right here. And I can change the color. I can make it black. Is it working? I can make it black. That's black. Oh, I need to adjust the transparency so now it's fully black. That's also possible. That could be one sticker like this. And then let me just undo that. Sometimes when you're adjusting the photos, the images, when you're using the features for editing photos, things can get a little wonky. But not to worry, you can either undo it or you can just try again. Okay, let me do that again. So here, I want to have this one. Be honest, I'm just cropping the things out a little. And here, resizing it. And I want to add like an outline to it. So I'm going to edit image. And if you don't see it, you would have to revert back to the old experience, going to shadows, going to glow, clicking on the slider to do adjustments, making it fully solid, reducing the blur, and then I can have it as a black outline and I can click apply and just give it a few moments for things to kind of set. Okay, so once again, sometimes it can be glitchy, but please be patient and just try again. All right, so here we have, this could be one sticker on its own as well. I also want to show you how you can convert text to stickers. Okay, so you can press T, just a letter T on your keyboard, and the text box appears. Now here we're going to have, just put it as Monday. Okay, we want to have, label the days of the week on our planner. We could use this Monday. You can also choose different fonts. If you don't know what font to choose, you can search something like cute and see what comes up. Okay, so let's try this Chewy. I want the fonts to be kind of round and cute-ish. So let's choose this one, Monday. Okay, Monday. And I can change the colors. I'm going to choose the nice pink. And here, if I want to create a sticker effect, what I can do is I can go to effects and I can add an outline. This is also a new feature, one of the newer styles on font effects. Outline, change it to black, and there we go. So this is a sticker effect, right? So now, what if I want to bring this further? I'm going to go to File and create a new design. Oh, let me just name my project first. Planner, stickers, demo. And I'm going to go to File and create a new design. And I'm just going to go like 300 by 300. not too big, just create a new design. I just want to show you how I can put together different elements, okay? So here, planner stickers, Control C, and going to my new project here, Control V to paste it. Why? Because I want to combine it with another element, okay? I'm gonna grab this, let's use this flower, okay? Right here, going to uploads, going to this flower, I like this flower, and this, okay, let me just have it like this, Monday. Or maybe I can kind of crop it like this, semicircle. Click on done and shift things around such that it just becomes like an embellishment for Monday, okay, for example, and then click and drag. So I want this as a new sticker, okay, so let us try this again. Now here, I'm gonna get rid of the outline for now, okay? No effects, just this, just Monday with that little shape at the side. And now I'm gonna download this as a new image, okay? To download this as PNG files, let me just name this as Monday. And I'm going to click on download and making sure it's PNG and selecting transparent background, which is a Canva Pro feature. So click on download. So what I want to do is I have basically combined the text as well as an image, and I want to create it as a new image and re-upload it onto the page where I'm creating my planner stickers. Okay, let's hit back there. All the stickers are here. Click on upload, uploading the new image that I have created right here. Why do you want to do this? Because I'm actually trying to make use of the drop shadow function, okay, the drop shadow feature where I can add an outline to an image. But if I were to have the Monday text box and the flower as separate images, I cannot add a cohesive outline around them as a group, which was why I had to do it on a separate project, download that as a PNG file, and then re-upload it again right here. Okay, now here, this one, transparent background, edit image, going back to the shadows feature, glow, and now I can adjust the glows. I can have it as black outline maybe, making sure it's vivid, and there we go. Okay, once again, give it some time to kind of set. Okay, click apply and just wait for a few moments for the effects to take place. There we go. Do you see that? So now I have this little sticker, Monday, with the shape. So the outline applies to the entire group of images because this is a combined single image, okay, which I created somewhere else, saved it, and re-uploaded. So this is how you can do it too. You know, you can combine graphic elements, combine with the text boxes, save that as a new composite image, and then re-upload it. You can add the outlines to make it more cutesy and more like stickers, okay? So these are just some ideas that I hope you can take away from this video. Now, let me see if I can still just give you a bit more ideas, like maybe the rainbow, right? You can also have these as standalone images. Maybe I can just play with the text again, and here maybe put it as Tuesday, and once again, just combining the stickers together with the text. Okay, if I want to keep them separate, that's perfectly fine too. Just click to group them together so it's just easier. I can have it like this. I can also add it to a background, like just having it as a circle right here. And just put this on top of the circle. That is also possible, all right? You can have that as a standalone, the image and the text, or you can add a slight backdrop like this as a circle with the Tuesday word jutting out, and I kind of think it looks pretty cute. Let me just zoom in again. Just giving you some ideas on how you can mix graphics, shapes, and text boxes to create your different stickers, okay? Let's change the color of this circle maybe to the blue. Now it looks bright and cheery. And then click to drag again and group it together so this become another group of stickers. Okay, so this is it, you know, this is it. You can basically use grids, use shapes, use graphics, use text, and create this. Now, of course, we're not going to miss out a super important step, right? How do we actually export this? Once again, if you want to sell this as a printable sheet of stickers, it's super easy. All you have to do is click on share and download and just save it as a PDF file, okay? Save it as PDF file, and then what you're doing is you are sending your customers this PDF file. They can print it out, they can cut it using the scissors and stuff like that, okay? So that is the PDF version. This is it. This is the PDF file. Now, if you actually wanted to be able to import this onto a GoodNotes app, for example, or a digital planner app that people can actually extract these individual stickers, then you will want to save them as individual, you will want to save them as PNG file with transparent background, okay? We would have to click on share, click on download, click on PNG, and making sure we're selecting transparent background. Okay, so once again, then what somebody would want to do is import this PNG file, which has all the stickers, and all they have to do is just crop it out, okay? It's super easy to crop it out when you're using a digital planner app because, once again, like I mentioned just now, you can use the stylus and just draw an outline of it, like a lasso feature, and just crop it out. So this is a sticker sheet in PNG file with transparent background, okay? So that's it, guys. That's it. You can add this entire page onto your digital planner itself. That is also possible, or sell it as a separate PNG sheet, which is what I would recommend, so that it's easier for the planner user to crop out the respective stickers that they want to use, okay? And go wild and free with creating and mixing and matching different graphics, digital papers, shapes, adjusting the transparency, making your new images, and it's going to be super fun to create these stickers. And I hope you found this Canva tutorial to be helpful. I would so appreciate it if you can like this video, like and follow and subscribe to our channel, and so that you will not miss out on any new tutorials. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I will answer to them personally as soon as possible. Once again, thank you so much for your time. I am Faith from faithsbizacademy.com, and I will see you around.